drink. Did you hear the story about this guy who he heard so Amazon drivers when they drive, they have to get to all their stops quickly, and they're on the super tight schedule,
Yep.
and you got to get a certain in. If you get so many in a day, you get you make more money. So these dudes are well, mostly dudes, I'm assuming, are pissing in water bottles and putting them in their Amazon
Yeah.
trucks. Well,
Yeah.
Amazon denied this for a long time. Then Amazon drivers started taking pictures and showing it, and it turns out that Amazon actually has a thing where they'll ding you if they catch more than 10. If you leave a piss bottle in one of the trucks, if you do it more than 10 times, you get in trouble. That's how frequently people are having to deal with this. So
I've got 2 piss jugs in the back of my van. One that I use them nonstop.
so this guy, I think it's a guy. I honestly can't really tell.
And you don't know what he chooses to be.
Yeah, I don't know what they are. What I don't know what they. It's Uba Butler, is this person's name. It's crazy. So this guy, and I think they're making a documentary out of what this guy did or what this person did. I'm gonna say guy because it's just easier for me. I'm sorry if it's not a guy. I'm saying guy. Uba Butler. He heard about how Amazon was denying that this was actually happening. The pissing in the cars. So he said, I'm going to go to an Amazon fulfillment center and I'm going to just start taking all of the piss bottles I find out of it and collect these piss bottles, which is disgusting, obviously. This person, Ufa, took the piss, repackaged it in a new package. It's called, hold on one sec. Amazon P drink.
Oh no.
Repackaged it. Here's the package. That's the bottle. Now it took the piss, repackaged it, put it in that right there. This release bottle. That's what it looked like. Put right in the description that you're going to be purchasing piss. And this thing shot up to first on Amazon sales because Amazon didn't take the time to review what it was, and they were actually allowing this guy to resell Amazon drivers' piss on Amazon as a product, and ended up refunding all the money. Didn't actually send this to any of the people, canceled all the orders, but made enough orders to where they moved to first on Amazon's shipping list. So
That's wild.
Yeah, isn't that nuts? Just to stick it to Amazon and just to give them bad PR. I thought that was a pretty crazy story, to tell you the truth. When I read it this early, I put a video of it, but I guess I never downloaded it because I'm a dude who had dipshit. But there you go. Real quick. Oh, damn. Look at this guy busting out memberships. Phil Crevices just gifted CB a membership. Gifted Strawberry Charlie a membership. Gifted Anita Philia a membership. Trevor PBJ got a membership. And No Need to Know. Oh, wait, hold on. Trevor already has one. Strawberry, Anita, No Need to Know, Viper Coils, and CB. All were given Another Dumb Show memberships by Phil Crevices. Big ups to Phil. Thank you for that, dude. Oh, shit, did he just do 5 more? Holy crap, dude. Phil's on a spending spree today. Dude, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate you supporting the show this way. PJ Big Show got himself a membership. Bull SCW got himself a membership. Sam V got a membership. Clarence Beeks and Randy Biggs all got themselves some memberships, all thanks to Phil Crevices. Thank you so much to you, Phil. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much, dude. You're the man. He said chat gift roulette. That's for sure. I like that game. You guys should all play chat gift roulette all the time. That's my favorite game that you guys play in the chat. Oh, shit. Crooked Orchids right on cue. Just did the... Look who got a membership. Sean Street Entertainment just got a gifted membership from Crooked Orchids. AW, ADHD, Up Down Ingenuity, and Chance Valentine was also gifted. I know. Was also gifted another Dumb Show membership. So congratulations to all you guys. I thank you. I know, it's so funny. Thank you. Now I can actually watch my own show ad-free. Thank you. I appreciate it. Or no, not ad-free. I'm just actually a member now. So if I ever go in the chat on my other account, my DJ account, which I don't really ever use for anything. Um, Now I can have the emojis and everything. Sweet. I can watch my own after shows. Oh yeah. Okay, couple more emails here. I have a couple from Nugget Man. Oh man, the Nugget Man sent me a picture. I never got it into the break photos. I'm gonna download that real quick. I'll get those moved in for the break photos. Speaking of break tonight, we probably won't get to a break tonight. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap early with the main show, and we're gonna do a members only show for Thursday Night Football. I think that'll be fun.
What?
And
Let's put a parlay together. You and I put a parlay together, and I'll foot the bill for it, and then I'll split it with you if we win.
That'd be fun. I like that. I like the idea of that. That sounds good. All right, I can do that. I just booked that event today, so I don't have extra money, but I can think I could pull $10 out for that or something like that. Do something.
No, I'm saying you help me build it. If we win on my $10, I'll split it with you.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, well, I put a couple today. I put a couple together today. So
I got a couple. I had 3 or 4 in already, but we can.
Yeah, they had some.
They got the 50% profit boost, the $5 free bet, and then the ETN or Elvin Kamara profit boost boosted to 150.
They had a deposit bonus today too, 50% match.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they got a 50% deposit match today
on DraftKings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, where's this at?
It was right on the front for me. Maybe it's because I'm a newer one. I don't know. But Secret ADS Mod, shout out to Becky. Oh, yeah, Becky made it into the Discord. Congratulations. Glad to have you over there hanging out with everybody, kicking it there. Let's see. I got a Halloween question. Here's the picture that he sent here. Why is this not opening? There we go. All right, this is Nugget Man's Shih Tzu, dressed up for Halloween. I like that. I had we dyed Darla last year. We dyed her tail last year, tiger stripes for Halloween. So good for you. I'm all for dressing up the dog if they'll let you. He didn't mention the doggy's name. So she just went to the salon. I love it, the doggy salon. That's what he calls it. What are my plans for Halloween? I have no plans for Halloween. He's asking if B2 and I will dress in a couple's costume and go to a party. No, that would be for people who have friends, and I don't have any friends really. And B1 has, I think he meant B1. B1 has, she's got some friends, but I'm pretty sure most of her friends hate me now. Will we dress up Darla or the cats? In fact, yes. I was actually just dressing them up the other day. Or B1 was here, and she dressed up Clark, our cat, and I actually probably got a pretty funny picture of it, actually. We have this tiger head that we put on him, and we actually got this really good picture of him with the tiger head on, roaring like a tiger. Isn't that great? With his little picture. I know, I love it. So there's that one, and then where's Clarky Poo with his little there's another good one where he's kind of like wearing it and just looking miserable and hating life. This is the good one where it almost kind of looks like the tiger head is his head. So I like that one there. That's a pretty good one too. So it looks like the actual face is his head. So yeah, there you go. So yes, we are, to answer your question, we are definitely dressing up the animals for Halloween. Love doing that. It's so much fun. I don't know what the kid... to answer your next question, he said, I'm asking for a creepy friend. What are your kids planning to do for Halloween? Will they dress up, trick or treat, or attend a party? All of the above. I'm sure the youngest one is going to do all of that, and I think the older one's going to go to a party. I don't know if he's going trick or treating or not, but I know Shay is doing all the above. Shay loves Halloween. His birthday is on tomorrow, and so he is he's at camp right now, so I can't even get a hold of him, but. So I'll talk to him. I think he'll be back in time tomorrow for me to talk to him. But
camp.
Yeah, camp, whatever the camp they go to this time of year. They go do like some camp thing. Check, check, 1, 2. Welcome to another Dumb Show. I'm another Dumb Show host. Thank you for joining me on issue number 123. So glad to have you guys streaming on my tube this evening. Holy crap. Your boy is tired. I don't know if you can see it in my eyes, but I can barely keep them open, and it's not because I'm finishing this up here, I promise you. It's because I am out of gas, guys. This was a long, long weekend for your boy. Normally, I have Sundays off to recuperate, even if I work on a Friday and a Saturday. But boy, I did not have that going for me, and I am dragging ass today. So I apologize if you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. Doing it on the main show, Mikey. I don't give a shit. What's up, dude? That's how tired I am. Zero fucks given right now.
Oh, bro, I'm right there with you, man. I feel like absolute garbage. That
You
cold
s-
that I had last week is doubled down.
You sound
And
terrible.
yeah, yep.
Whoa. Well, good. I'm glad you're here. We can be sick as fuck together. Actually, I'm
Yeah, I
not
was
sick.
just gonna say
I'm
I
just
don't know.
gassed.
I don't know how long I'll make it because I'm so gassed. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it through the Vikings game.
Really? You're that sick?
Yeah, it's not sick, man. I'm just gassed, like you are. I don't. It's not from like. I slept like shit last night, and all throughout the day today, my voice has just steadily gotten more raspy, and my throat has gotten
Oh,
more dry.
that's not good. Did you I know you're supposed to do a big bowling day yesterday. Did you bowl?
Hell no! I bowled in the morning, and
Whoa.
then I canceled on the rest of the day.
Yeah, I remember you said you were supposed to do like a big 9 hour
12,
day
like 9 games or some shit like that.
that's nuts. All right. Well, we're here. We're doing it. We're gonna power through. We're probably gonna definitely do a short show for the main show tonight, and then we'll just do a members only little watch party for football. Go watch some, do some betting a little bit. Got a couple bucks in there to bet with. A couple no sweat bonuses to use up. So figured I'll
I
do
wish I
that.
could.
What's that?
I said I wish I could gamble on this game, but I can't. I
Oh,
hate
it's
when it's prime time because I can't bet on the Vikings game. I just won't do it.
you just out of why? Just out of you can't bet against them, even if you know you just
No,
can't do
like
it. You just
even if
give.
I'm betting all pro Vikings bets and like Brock Purdy under and George Kittle under and Christian
Right.
McCaffrey under, I just still like can't do it. I'm already way too emotionally invested in the Vikings game. To add a layer of financial investment is just like overwhelming.
Well, you do bet with your heart too when it comes to that, so it would probably wouldn't be too smart. So,
No.
uh, shout out to B4. Speaking of the Eagles, speaking of football, how about those Eagles last night? That was quite a game against the Dolphins. She was first in chat using that new first emoji. Good shout out to you. That was a pretty crazy game last night. I thought it was going to be a much better game.
I
It
didn't
was
expect it to
decent.
be a defensive showdown.
No, I was looking for a shootout. I thought it would be fun to watch a shootout, and then nothing.
Yeah, 50-40 or some shit like that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so congrats to B4's Eagles. It looks like Jalen might be injured though. Not like a bad injury, but he's hobbled. Did something to his knee or whatever. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Tyreek dropped. Oh man, I almost won. I needed if Mostert would have scored last night, I would have won, man. I had literally had a couple minutes. I got my wedding all set up really early yesterday. And I had a
Yep.
little like a half hour to just sit there and do nothing before because there was nothing going on. I was just done, so I was just sitting there twiddling my thumbs.
Throw in a little bit of here,
Yep,
$5 here, $5 there, here $5 there, $5 everywhere,
almost
$5.
almost hit on one, but Mostert didn't score, so that kind of screwed me. But I had hit on every other leg of the parlay, just didn't get him to score, so kind of sucked. But anyway, we'll lose some more money tonight.
By
Um,
the way, the Lions lioned. What up, Lou
boy,
Wolverine?
Boy, did they! How about that game? Like that was shocking to see, because I wasn't watching. Well, I lied. I had Red Zone on my phone during the event,
Yeah.
but I'm not paying attention to it. I'm working. It's just there, and I peek every once in a while. And I saw that the score was like 38-6 or something. I couldn't believe it because like I was only half keeping track of what was going on yesterday, and then I saw the recaps late last night when I got home. But yeah, just that was not even close. Like I 38-6. I don't know if the Baltimore just blew up or and went off, or if the Lions imploded. I didn't really see many of the highlights of that game other than Lamar just
Was about to
having
say you should have
10,
seen Lamar
10.
balled out.
Well, they had one play where they set one of the longest, a record, I believe, for one of the longest times in a pocket a quarterback ever had. He had
Really,
9.5 seconds to throw a touchdown pass at one point. That
I
one
feel like
where
Donovan McNabb used to do that shit all the time and run around in the pocket and stay behind the line of scrimmage.
somehow, maybe it was within the last few years or something like that. But I know it was he set some
Gotcha.
sort of record doing that. So um, I have set a new record for showers. Now that I have my shower back, I have been showering like a fiend. It's been driving me
Making up
crazy.
for lost time.
Oh, yeah, I should. And Chris sent me an email, and he said because I had mentioned that I need to get a new shower head because I have this kind of low flow shower head, and my hair is not doing as well because of it. Uh, Chris said, "Hey, dumb hoodie here. There's an O-ring in the shower head that will limit the water pressure usage. If you take off the head and take out that O-ring, you'll have more pressure. That way, if you like more added pressure, you get what you want." He said, "Anyways, keep it going, and I'll keep watching. Have a good day." Sent from my iPhone. Um, so yeah, I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to dismantle that thing and see if I can get some water pressure and really blow my face off in there. I did forget to mention. How about them dogs? And
Yeah, dude. They
apparently
look
one of the most
no joke.
one of the most exciting football games. Well, apparently the refs really kind of won that one for us, from what I saw. That one defensive holding or pass interference in the back of the end zone, that ball was in the stands. That ball, I mean, it literally bounced past the yellow line and then into the stands. That was not a catchable pass. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there was a play.
I didn't see that play specifically, but just you explaining it all just by its lonesome pisses me off to all high heaven because they picked up that flag in Minnesota and we could have scored a touchdown at the end of the game when that dude took his helmet off for
Yeah, I
that
remember that
KC
play.
game. So yeah,
Same kind of situation, but the Browns got the call this time. It took them down to the goal line, and then they were able to punch it in. But that's really all I know about the game, other than Miles in that sweet strip sack and that crazy field goal block where he jumped over everybody. Did you see that shit?
he just leaped, dude, just like Superman. Like it's a cheat code.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that he
Yeah,
was able to do that. That
to
was neat
see
to
an
see.
athlete, to see an athlete like that is just that naturally talented, is just unreal this year.
Especially that size of a person to be able to do the things he does at his size it's just incredible. So we're lucky
The
to have him.
basketball clips I've watched him like when he dunks and playing basketball and stuff like that. I'm just like amazed by the guy.
Yeah, he's so athletic and just a physical specimen. I mean, he takes his shirt off, and I even get horned up. I tell you what. Anyway, um, Deshaun Watson. What the one? That's another takeaway from that weird game. What the fuck is up with that guy?
Yo, I'm telling you, his heart ain't in it no more. He
It
don't want to play
seems.
football. I don't think he wants to play football.
I think you might be right, Mikey. I feel like either that or his injury is way worse than like he's letting on, and they've let
But
out.
they
But
wouldn't say that he's medically cleared to play. Like there wouldn't be this narrative going on that oh, the doctors say he's fine, but he's saying that he doesn't want to play. Like there's something fishy going on. Like maybe it's mental health. Maybe the dude is just not there no more. Maybe he misses his massages.
maybe he does. It's like who's the other guy that Tiger Woods? You took all his porn
Yeah,
away and all his porn getting pissed on and stuff and all the stuff he was doing, all the crazy chicks.
I didn't know
Um,
he was in the golden showers. I never read that one.
I'm pretty sure that was one of the things he was into, or he
Oh,
was
all right.
doing it. Or am I mixing him up with R. Kelly?
Oh well, R. Kelly was definitely into the golden showers.
No, yeah, no. His text one with the one girl, I think from the text that say, um, yeah, he wants to know if. Well, it doesn't say that he's done it. He just wants to know. Have you ever done a? This is to one of the. Who is he texting in this one? Jocelyn James, the porn star he was texting. Tiger Woods texted her and said, well, here's just a few of them. Okay, I would like to have a threesome with you and another girl you trust. I want to treat you rough, throw you around, spank and slap you. And then he says, have you ever had a golden shower done to you? Just morbid curiosity.
Just wondering, just asking for a friend. I was just curious. Not saying that I may or may not like to pee on people, but do you like to get peed on?
And how much is that? Um,
God.
so yeah, maybe that's what's going on with Deshaun Watson. He took all his massage therapists away from him, and he's just now just sucks. He's got nothing to live for anymore. He loved being the guy who got to get massages and do horrible things and get
Balled
away
out
with
in
it.
that
Now
Tennessee game too. So like he was on the path to doing well. Looked like his heart was in it, and then just he falls off a ledge again.
yeah, went to crap. All right, let me check in with the chat here before I go look at the rest of the emails I have here. And guys, I don't know how deep we'll get into any topics or anything tonight because I'm going to be quite honest with you. I did the last thing I wanted to do was look at a computer screen today because I'd been staring at
I'm
one
sure
for.
you were shot, dude.
Yeah, well, I'll be
3
honest with
events
you.
in a row is tough. Like that's
Well, not only
even though
that,
you're working or whatnot, but I couldn't imagine like just being around a party atmosphere for 3 nights in a row.
that doesn't bother me. I'd actually kind of like that. It's more of my voice gets tired because I'm doing this, so I'm talking for 2 straight hours every day. So my voice just gets a little strained, a little tired. So I actually considered taking the night off to let it rest because I got to, this week, it's a short week of shows because I have events on Thursday and Friday, which is a weird Thursday wedding. Yeah. So then it is going to start slowing down. Then it's just Saturday weddings for the next few weekends. So, and then it'll actually stop for the year, I don't know, mid-December or something like that. But so yeah, I'll probably pop on Saturday and Sunday or Saturday or not. You know what? I'm taking Saturday off this week. I'm just telling you, I'm going to take that day off for myself. And then Sunday I'll pop on. We'll do some football or something like that. But yeah, so short week of shows this week. And I apologize again that I didn't get too deep into anything as far as any topics or anything because I haven't had a day off and it's been over a week. So your boy needed to just stop staring at a computer for a minute.
You've been running hard since like Tuesday last week. Figure we did an extra late show last week. We even did a late. Didn't we do a late show on Thursday? We have to do.
I think we did. Yeah, I felt like we did quite a bit last week. I don't know. Did I work Monday last week? I can't even remember at this point if we took it off or not. But
no, we were on because we do most football games.
Yeah, that's right.
Like the prime time games, at least.
That's right. So, all right, let me quick do a phone check here. I forgot to do it before the show, guys, so I apologize. I'm just making sure it works here. Let's go here. Check 1 2.
Check 1 2.
All right, sounds like they're working. 844 hit dump 844-448-3862. Open Lines America today.
I forgot.
What?
There's an update. I'm making a big time life decision.
Really?
Yep.
What's going on?
I'm making the career change.
Holy shit. You're going to be a sales guy?
Yes, I am. Actually, so you know how you talk about how the universe kind of revolves around you think, and stuff like that? Well, the universe was talking to me last week because when I walked down the hallway the first time, it pulled me into their office and talked to me about it,
Yeah.
And then Friday, I'm sitting around. It's like 4:30. I'm smoking and playing some Spider-Man. I get a phone call from a project manager from the Syracuse area who happens to be the president of the company's brother.
Oh, okay.
And he was I'm just calling to check in, see how you're doing. So I just chopping it up with him for a little bit. And he was like, so there was a reason I was calling you. And he was like, I was thinking maybe, we're a little bit slow in Buffalo right now for project managers. And given your experience and your abilities, I think maybe, you might want to step out of your comfort zone. And I said, you got to be kidding me. I said, you're the second person this week to talk to me about it. And he was like, who else talked to you? So I told him who did. And then I hung up with him, and I was going to call his brother, the president of the company. And he called me 5 minutes after that.
The president
talked to me for a little bit. Yeah. And then I sat down with my manager this morning, All my questions got answered, like the pay cut that I'd be getting for the
Yeah.
time being. They're willing to fill that gap. So a bump up in salary until I go full commission to make up for the missing overtime and to make up for the missing commission and stuff like that.
Wow.
Um,
That's
I
sweet,
get to
dude.
Yeah, I get to keep my van, so I'll be doing sales calls in my van, and I can still help out on the service side of business.
Just as well. Hell yeah, that's great.
Yeah, dude,
So
I'm
just kind of
excited as
like
shit.
what you're doing now, just less maintenance stuff, more trying to turn new sales or no maintenance at
They
all.
they asked me, "Do you want to just do like a slow transition where you do like maybe like 3 days of service a week and then do the other 2 days?" I said, "No, if I'm gonna do it, then we're jumping in
Dive into it, yeah.
head first. Yeah, I can't do this. Wear dirty and ratty clothes for 3 days a week and then wear office clothes for 2 days a week. If we're gonna
that's
do this, then I want to be rip running and selling generators in like the next 2 months."
that's sweet, man. Good for you. So
Yeah, I'm scared shitless, but it's exciting.
now, did you talk to them about like, hey, what if I totally shit the bed at this? If sales isn't my thing, do I still have a place here as far as doing service for you guys? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome. That's
they were
dude.
like,
That's
if you don't like it, then you can absolutely come back to the service side of things. But we'd
that's
be,
fantastic.
extremely happy if you'd, make this jump and move over. My manager on the service side of things isn't too happy about it because she's losing me.
Right,
But
of course. Wow, dude, congratulations, man. You should
yeah,
feel
thanks,
great.
man.
You're welcome. You should feel great about yourself, dude. That's fantastic. What a
Yeah,
really
I'm
cool.
definitely excited, and I appreciate you in the chat giving me some helpful advice and stroking my ego a little bit last week. It made it a little bit easier for me this week. So,
That's
I
really
appreciate
cool.
it, guys.
Oh man, I'm so happy for you. That's I guess it's going around because my daughter she's got an interview. She's getting ready to go to phlebotomy school to be a
Oh yeah,
phlebotomist. So
oh
she's
I pass
actually
out every time.
apparently it doesn't bother her because like she actually she'll donate plasma to make some extra cash if she's slow or something, if she's tight. So she's done that. And
Yep.
I guess she got to know the people there when she's done it. And they were like, we're hiring. You interested in a job? You want to come in for an interview for a job? So she's going to be interviewing for a job to be doing this.
Oh, it's
I
nice.
don't know exactly even what she'll be doing. I didn't really get into it with her because I talked to her for 2 seconds and she was getting ready to go out the door for her current job. So pretty cool. I'm pretty excited for her. I hope that it will be. I mean, sounds like already a foot in the door for her. Once she gets out of school, and then it'll just transition and maybe then jump. I don't know, run a clinic, or I don't know how that works, or I don't know if she's. I don't know. I don't even know exactly what she's going to be doing. So I'll have to dig into it a little bit more with her. I feel like I've been in. I've been so stuffed into work mode that I went into bad dad mode. I totally on Friday was driving to my event and I got a phone call from my son and I was talking to him. Had a great conversation. Everything was great. Talked to Shay, just BS with him for a while.
Oh,
Got
because he was at camp, right?
Yeah, he got back from camp early, so he gave me a call when he got back from camp. Just the BS, which is a little out of character for him, which was nice. So I picked up the phone and I called him. He texted me, but I was driving to my event, so I just called him. So I
Yep.
was like, so I'm watching my GPS. I'm talking to him. I'm not really paying attention to anything other than I'm driving. But so I have a whole conversation with him. I get off the phone with him. I do my event Friday. I killed all my events this weekend. They were fucking awesome. I mean, I
Nice, dude.
killed
Way
them.
to
They were
go.
awesome. Yeah, I mean, they were great. Even Sunday. Sunday ended a little bit early because that's how Sundays go. We were in a barn that was not
Had to
heated.
be cold. I was
Yeah, it
about to
was.
say,
Yeah.
wasn't it
Uh,
damp and nasty? A little bit rainy there
Yeah,
too.
well, thankfully the barn's like a really well built, beautiful barn. It was actually really nice. It's like not like an old school traditional barn. It's
Like a
built as a
dilapidated, like wooden, like
nothing like
creaking and
that.
cracking and
Nope,
blowing all over the place.
not an old by any means. It's literally they built it for this. It just has a barn vibe on the inside.
Gotcha.
So which was cool. Looked really nice, but no heat other than a couple like portable those things they put out on like patios and stuff to keep you warm for all the smokers. They brought
Oh
those
yeah.
inside. They had two of those inside. So The people on the inside were, that were sitting around those on their tables were warm, but me in the corner, I had my winter jacket on all night. I was freezing because as soon as the
Oh,
sun went down, it was 42 degrees. It was
yeah, that's
so
miserable.
cold.
I had to scrape my fucking windshield this morning, dude.
Did you really? Wow.
Uh huh.
So, well,
I
that's
was pissed.
people, I think, realized it was first off, it's Sunday. It was getting cold. So people were bouncing. Like I couldn't get, no matter what I was doing, the people that were going to dance danced, but people who were not interested in dancing, they bugged out early. So, and my
Was
poor
this
bride,
an older couple's or younger couple's wedding?
younger couple.
Really?
Yeah.
And a Sunday wedding.
Yeah.
That always throws me off.
It was a little surprising too because it was at a winery, and in the county that I was at, they're not allowed to sell wine or cocktails on Sundays.
Oh shit!
Only beer.
Dry county on Sunday. Pretty
Well, they
much.
allow beer and seltzers and stuff, just no cocktails and no wine. Which, like I said, that barn is at a winery, so that was kind of weird. And I think the bride and groom were a little frustrated about that because I don't. She mentioned like in an email to me, she was like, "Yeah, I just found out 2 months ago that there's not going to be any wine at the wedding," and I'm not because I asked, but she was saying, "Hey, don't call it cocktail hour because there's no cocktails." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So,
Oh,
but so
beer hour.
she was tired. This was a bride who was, I think, this poor girl. Her dress was a little bit too long. It wasn't like really tailored properly, I think, or her shoes were shorter than she. I don't know. So it was just, she was just uncomfortable all night. She was tripping over her dress.
Oh
She
no!
looked beautiful. You did not know other than when she was trying to walk and she'd have to kind of
But it
pull it
was,
up and
and it was in her head about it,
it's
and
totally in her
to
head.
her, that's like everyone can see it. Everyone sees me tripping. It's completely ruining my day. I
She
can
was
only imagine
so
what it's like that it goes through a woman's head.
she was so nervous about her first dance that her boyfriend, her husband, was going to step on her gown because it kept like flowing out when she would walk, or that she was going to trip on it. So I felt pretty bad for her. But in the end, all the weddings were great this weekend. Um, I get home last night and I'm relaxing. It's late, and B1 comes over and we're burning down and just hanging out and talking and BSing. And I look at my phone just to kind of, I was like dicking around, and I noticed the date. And like, I don't really look at my weddings by the date. Like, I know they're in my calendar. I don't really keep track of the dates. It's Friday and Saturday that I got to work.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm not thinking about, because I'm not announcing the date. It doesn't matter. I just need to know what day I need to be there. So I'm aware of all that. So all of a sudden I look on Sunday night, last night, and I'm looking at my phone. I see the date and I go, it's the 23rd. And then I realize, oh my God, when I talked to Shay on Friday, I didn't wish him happy birthday because it was his birthday on Friday. And I was on my way to my event, and straight up, and I woke up that
oh,
morning. Yep. Woke up that morning in event mode and just completely just was selfish, worried about myself and worried about my event, and just completely didn't even think about it. He said it was a camp too, so it wasn't like I didn't think, wasn't on my mind as far as somebody to get
yeah,
a hold of. It was just didn't completely. I didn't forget it because we'd already had the birthday and I'd already got him a present and he's already been wished happy birthday. So it was almost
yeah.
like it was done already
In your
because we
mind,
did the
it's kind of
party.
like, oh, okay, it's all done.
Birthday's
It's in the
done.
past, and you don't think about dates like you said, so you're not thinking about it. So it just happens to in one ear out the other.
Yep, it's exactly what happened. So I owe him big time. So I'm gonna make it up to him. He had a bunch of stuff after school today, so I couldn't get a hold of him. So I am in like, I don't know. I'm in this weird limbo about how to make it up to him because I don't think he even cared. I don't honestly think he even. You know what I mean? Because he already got his gifts and everything. So he
Your
probably.
birthday was kind of over for him too, though. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
So I
But
feel like the
if
worst.
he's smart, he can milk you out of some
Oh, he
like a
should. He
day at
should.
an arcade, a
That's what
PS5
I'm.
game,
That's what I'm
something.
actually already thinking. Is I'm going to do something like that. Is like pay for something for him early. Just like shower him with some sort of gift to let him know that. Because I feel like a fucking asshole.
Does he have
That's
Spider-Man 2 yet?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him because I've been working. I
Oh
haven't talked to
yeah.
him. That's I said I went into work mode and I was so upset last night after this happened. I was like borderline in tears because I felt like the biggest piece of shit. And I looked at B1 and I said, I go, I'm the worst fucking dad in the world. I'm a terrible father. And she goes, No,
No,
you're
no,
not.
dude,
Stop
you're not
that. And
even
like,
close, bro.
yeah, I
N-
well,
Not
it
even
made me
close. You
feel
can't even. Of course it does. You're gonna think that, and it was a small oversight, but it's you were there for his birthday. You got him a present for his birthday. You know what I'm saying? You're
it's
slammed with work. You got a show that you're doing. I mean, not to make excuses or anything like that, but I'm sure like the internal, like you're your worst critic as it is. So
well,
of
that's what I
course you're
said to
gonna
her.
beat the shit out of yourself and be like, I'm the worst dad ever. He's never gonna forgive me. He's gonna remember this when he's 40.
Well, I said to myself though, I go, what is all of this work for? What is all of this for in the end? If that kind of stuff happens, you know what I mean? I said that's I have to totally reprioritize my timing and my schedule and my thoughts and everything because it's just unacceptable to me as a dad that happened. You know what I mean? It just again, it's not like he didn't get his birthday wishes and all that stuff. He's done all
Mhm.
that. We sang him happy birthday. He's had cake and he did all that shit. So it's not like his birthday was forgotten. Um, it's just literally the day of. I just didn't say the words, and it's
Yeah,
just
I was
like
gonna say the
fuck.
actual words on the actual day was
Yeah,
not said, but every other experience for a birthday was enjoyed, and he felt loved, and he
yeah.
feels love from you every day. So don't beat yourself up, dude. You're an awesome father.
Yeah, it's embarrassing too. And Brap says, "Oh, that's a total JLR move." It is. That's what I mean. I think JLR completely forgot his kid's birthday and
Yeah,
like gifts and
that's
everything. So a little
there's
bit different.
it's also
It,
like an absent parent.
yeah, well, I think he does the best he can. And he's been
Yes,
absent at
yes.
times, but I think Jeffrey does the
They
best he
both
can, man,
do the best that they physically are able to.
and mentally, yes. I would lean more on that one than the physical. I think we're just leaning on the physical is actually the best thing they're
The
doing right
pro
now.
yeah.
She's physically there for their children in that sense. So I think that's actually the good thing. So, all right, let me check in the chat here. Um, let's see here. I'm looking to see how you guys are if I'm getting destroyed in there. I was afraid to even look at the camp after I said that, or look at the chat after I said that. Disaster says he won't care, dumb. He knows you love him. Oh, that's cool. Phil Kravitz says buy him a new game. He'll be okay. Uh, um, yeah, he said Phil Kravitz says he'll forget about it all playing that new Spider-Man. Falcor says kids don't care once they've had their gifts and party. That's I hope so. It definitely made me feel like garbage. CYX says it's not that bad since they already did the birthday party and stuff. Okay, all right, good. Now I'm feeling a little bit better now. I was expecting
Yeah, it's
people to
good,
just
man. I
destroy
actually
me right now.
so did I. I'm kind of pleasantly surprised. The chat, well, CB ain't in there.
Yeah, that's true. I think she's traveling. She hasn't been in it for a while. I think she's in
Yeah,
Nashville or something, or
she said
some.
she wasn't going to be around, right? She said she was doing a little bit of
I
traveling.
actually didn't. I thought I pissed her off or something because I haven't speaking to CB with a little love for her. No, I haven't seen her around for a while, so I actually really haven't seen her in like even in the Discord much. So I wasn't sure if I'd pissed her off or something. But then I saw that she was traveling, so that was good to know. I have a couple emails that I got here with some pictures that people want me to add to the break montage. This is from Amy. No words in the email, no text, just two pictures attached because, I mean, who needs words when you have stuff like this to
Kitties.
show off? This is one of the pictures Amy wants added to the break montage. This is when we did the uh, I think you can tell what I'm doing in picture one and then what's happening in picture two based on my facial reaction. Uh, Picture one, I'm lubing the end of a paintbrush in order to do some painting uh, with a part of my body that I'm inserting it into in picture number two.
Oh my
So
god, I completely forgot about this bit. Jesus Christ, dude.
I thought I had so much fun doing that. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I mean it hurt. But it was so ridiculous and silly to me that I loved it so much. And then of course, what happened with Charlie's picture.
Yeah,
With
I do.
I mean, today to this day, is that just the craziest fucking thing you've ever seen?
It
I
really
mean,
is.
do you see? You still see? I mean, it sticks out like a fucking sore thumb.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see?
Wait a minute. I can't see it now.
Oh, you kidding me, right? I can't. It's you don't see the Virgin Mary in that right butt cheek?
I don't see it anymore.
Are you kidding? Oh, let me zoom in. Oh shit, wrong button. Sorry.
It's all right.
There it is on the right side, the right
Oh yeah,
cheek.
you can. The shadow and everything. The
The
hair,
nose, the eyes, the
the nose.
nose.
Yep,
Yeah, I
yep,
mean
yep. All
it's the
right.
Virgin Mary in the fucking Charlie's fucking ass cheek. It's so weird. It's just so weird. I love that. That was one of my absolute favorites. One of my absolute favorite things we ever did on the show. As silly as that sounds, and as
It's one of the only challenges you did that didn't end up leaving you permanently scarred or with PTSD or bullied or.
I'm very lucky I didn't end up with splinters in my actual in my a hole because those were wooden paint things we were using. I wish she would have sent a picture of mine. I know mine was just a big blob of shit, but still would have liked to seen what it looked like. Let's see. Rap says punishment for this is Dumb has to eat 2 slices of American cheese live on air. Ooh, I would take part in that punishment, but there's no fucking American cheese in this house, so sorry. It ain't happening. Here's another one from a different Amy. She says, "Hi guys, just want to share my Halloween babies with you. I turned my dog Roxy into a tiger a few years ago. Sweet. Shout out to fellow dog groomer Falcor. And my sweet boy Gooch rocking his custom tarantula costume I made for him.
Gooch.
Rip Gooch,
Yes.
the best boy ever. As always, love you guys. Have a great
Oh.
show." So here is Roxy. Oh, that's pretty fucking cool, actually. Look at that. That's
Oh,
sweet.
dude, that is cool.
That is really, really cool. That looks awesome. I love that. We did that to Darla's tail last year, and it took about a year for that shit to come out. So I can imagine. I wonder how long it took for this dog to get back to normal.
It's still a tiger.
But here is Gooch, her dog Gooch in the custom tarantula costume. That's pretty fun. That's good. I love it. Yeah, keep sending in the animal pics, guys. I'll add those
I
to the break montage.
love the dog's name. It's one of my favorite words.
Gooch?
Yep.
That is a good word. Why would they do that name?
I don't know.
I
I'd
got a
love to
couple.
know the story behind it.
Yeah, that's an interesting name. All right, a couple trade proposals for me in the fantasy league that I'm going to get to. We'll talk about those
Fuck
when we do
fantasy
the thing.
football.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Well, we'll dive deep into it tomorrow, baby. We'll cover it a little bit during the football tonight.
Disgusted. Absolutely disgusted.
All right, so here is an email from Crooked Orchids. Now, I'm a little confused by this email, but if it's the one I think she's talking about, this could be pretty interesting for the guys, except me. Crooked Orchid said, "Hey there, I'm going to try and do that cheese challenge on my day off Wednesday. I'll send it in and maybe have it go out for the after hours Friday." She says we can get donations for it, but to cover the cost of the cheese or whatever. But she said, I'm not sure what cheese challenge she's talking about, but the last kind of challenge we talked about with cheese was, well, we showed the girls doing like cheese bras and cheese clothes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what Crooked Orchids means, or if she's going to do some other cheese challenge that I'm not remembering us talking about.
The only other one we talked about, we mentioned the Burger King 20 slices of cheese on the bun, but that was a long time ago. I don't think that's what she's talking about.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Is she talking about the Snickers with American cheese?
Maybe. I honestly don't know. That was my other option, was either the cheese dress or the Snickers and cheese, because I wasn't really sure.
Snickers and cheese.
I know, it's so gross. You getting ready to eat that, maybe?
Dude, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fucking be eating them. Goddamn, dude. The hits just keep on coming.
Here is a video of one Vanilla Charlie. He apparently went to. I have a. Hold on one second. Make sure it's not the same video twice. Did he send the same video twice? Oh no. Here we go. All right. Hold on one sec. Oh, damn it! I just screwed it up. Hold on a sec, guys. Hold on. Bear with me. Like I said, I didn't feel like staring at computers all day, so all my videos are a little behind. All right. I got this from, let me see, let me read the email that goes along with it. This is from Vanilla Charlie, one of the members of the League of Dummies. He said, Dumb, over the weekend, the family and I ventured out to South Park Mall, which is a local mall around here, for a trick-or-treat event that they put on for the kids. You could walk around the mall and the stores would have employees sitting by the door with candy to pass out. On the first floor of the mall, they had a stage set up with a DJ playing music and a host for the event playing games and whatnot with all the kids and families. At one point, they asked for 5 parents to come on stage. So, of course, Mrs. Vanilla volunteered me. Hey, get away from the camera, Kello. Of course, Mrs. Vanilla volunteered me. Once on stage, they told us we were there for a dance-off. We each had a few seconds to dance, and we had to go twice. So for your entertainment, here's me dressed in my Chucky costume, dancing. So here's Vanilla Charlie, and I appreciate him sending this. This is fun. I love people being self-deprecating. So this is him dancing at the. This is like the biggest mall in our area, I would say, pretty much. This is the mall. We don't have a ton of malls left around here. This is like the big one that everybody goes to, I would say. Except there's like the fancy ones that are like the open air market malls. You know what I'm
the
talking
outlet
about?
malls and stuff like that. I don't count those as a real mall.
No, we have like fancy malls here. 2 of them. Like there's one called Crocker Park and one called Legacy Village, where it's like, imagine a mall, but
Yeah.
open. Like you're walking down
Yeah.
streets and it's all like
Yeah.
fancy
We've
stores
got
though. There's no outlet stores though.
Oh, see, we've got those here, and all the outdoor ones like that are it's like the Geneva outlet malls. So it's
Oh
a
yeah, no.
Nike outlet, it's a Ralph Lauren outlet, it's a
No, this
Bass
is
outlet,
like
it's a bunch.
this is
It's
like
a
a
bunch.
fancy Dick's and a fancy Crate and Barrel and
Love
like
fancy dicks.
yeah. Fancy Dick's Sporting Goods store. And then
I'm not
there's
as interested anymore.
and then they got a bunch of like steakhouses blended in and other restaurants and stuff. So it's
Uh,
actually they're very, very cool. But this is like one of the last remaining old school. You walk in, they've got a food court and all the different fucking Annie Ann's pretzels and all that shit. Like there's not a lot of
oh
those
yeah.
left.
No,
They
there's
still got.
not. It's a dying breed.
It was
All
my
of our
favorite.
malls are like being revamped. Oh, dude, getting dropped off at the mall when I was a kid and
It's
walking
awesome.
around for the day,
So cool,
or
man.
going to get the pizza and then the
Piece. Oh
pretzels,
yeah,
and
I mean, get yourself some
oh yeah,
Sparrow.
going
Slice of
in, going
Sparrow.
in, going into Spencer's and looking at the risque shirts with the girls with the titties on them and stuff.
Yes, the playing cards, the little playing card sets that had boobies on them.
The
Yeah, I love
sex
those.
toys at Spencer's and stuff like that. The gag gifts.
Yes, exactly. There was a store by me when I was a kid called the Odyssey that had all that. They had an adult section that we'd always get caught sneaking down into. They'd kick us out of the store and stuff.
Like,
Uh,
was it a legit 18 and over porno section?
I think there probably was at one
Because
there was like a an 18-year older area with all the sex toys and like all the gag gifts. And then it was almost like gag gift, sex toys. Then there was another door that I think went back to the actual porn. I don't remember though, to be honest with you. I was too little to even be worried about getting the real porn. It was just like more about just going into an area with like fake boobies was exciting. So,
Dude, I
um,
remember that, like the video stores when I was a kid always used to have like the bar doors, the doors that swing open with the
hey,
beads and everything, and you would just sit there and wait for some creepy guy in sweatpants to walk in and like
oh,
peek real quick
psst,
and see if you could see.
get away from the camera, please. No, I worked at a video store, so I got to
Oh,
watch.
did you?
Yeah, I worked at a video store that was a video store slash tanning salon, and they had a great porn selection. I mean, a
A
really
video store
fantastic.
slash tanning salon.
Isn't that weird?
What
Astro Video and
what
Tanning,
kind of
baby.
What kind of Italian family owned that shit?
Definitely Italian. They were Italian for sure. The guy, poor guy, they were a struggling couple. Well, I don't know if they were struggling. I'm pretty sure they partied pretty hard. He had a
Wow.
he had a sweet red. I can't remember what it was. Some kind of sweet red car. I remember it was some kind of like pretty expensive car that he really shouldn't have been able to afford on the salary or what he was doing there. And it actually got repoed from the front of the store one day while he was there. So that was really embarrassing. I felt really bad for him. And then, yeah, that was a great place to work. Actually, I loved it because I took all that porn home. I watched almost every single one of those pornos. So that's why I'm the mayor of Pound Town. Just research, 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 man. I watched
I
every
got
kind
a
of
job
thing.
working at Blockbuster, and they definitely didn't have a porno section. But it's probably my favorite job of all time. Was working at Blockbuster and being able to rent all the movies and TV shows. It was like before Netflix and everything like that. So that's what really
Yeah.
got me into
Oh,
renting TV shows by the DVD.
I played the N64 before everybody else because he bought one to rent out. He would actually rent out systems, rent out
Yeah, it was so
N64s,
weird.
PlayStations, all the games, everything. So,
You'd be
uh,
able to rent it out for the weekend. If I bowled really good on a Saturday morning, my dad would like, you can rent a PlayStation for a week, and then I'd be the coolest fucking kid in the neighborhood.
that's sweet. Good parent, good parent. I like that. All right, let me play this video from Vanilla Charlie. Then we're going to probably wrap things up and get into the. We'll do the members only
Did,
football show tonight. What's
did
that?
you say vanilla? I thought you just said granola, Charlie.
No, vanilla. Did I say granola?
It sounded like you said
I
granola,
want to
dude.
just. I'm tired, man. My mouth, everything's slowing down. So, all right, hold on. Let me get you. Let me. Here's this video of Vanilla Charlie at the mall the other night. And there's no sound because there's the DJ playing whatever. There's music or whatever. But nice, nice
Sprinkler. Hell yeah.
sprinkler. Very good. Hold on, it's pointing at the floor here. I don't know why he sent me one pointing at the floor. There we go. Here's the second go round. Oh, nice, a Fruit Loop to follow up with. Very good. And that, and then that. So there's a lot of jumping up and down. I don't know if I'd call that dancing for some of it, but good effort, Vanilla Charlie. Some great moves. Vanilla
White guys,
Charlie.
man, we gotta stay on our home base. Elbows always in, nothing crazy.
Oh, see, I'm not. I dance like a black woman. B1 says when I dance, I look like a black woman because I'm all hips. I'm all hips, baby. I'm all down. I shake my
That's a
shit,
very
man.
specific thing. You dance, I dance like a black woman.
It's true. I do. I mean, I'm very. I'm not quite twerking, but I'm right around, right there. I'm right there. So, um, all right. Phil Crevicer says, "Done. We need to get to the bets," and I do agree. We got to get to the bets here. But so, what time's the game starting? At 8:15.
Yeah, it's coming up soon, I think.
Yeah.
15 minutes. Oh yeah, 8:15. It says right there at the bottom
Okay.
of the screen.
And Nugget Man with a classic call out. He says, RIP Jogga Lake and the Odyssey stores. That's the store I'm talking about, Nugget Man. I grew up right around the corner from the Odyssey across from Jogga Lake. That's the exact store I was mentioning. So, pretty cool. That was a lot. That was a fun store to go into if you've ever been there when you were a kid.
I'm trying to think if those stores were around here at all. It had to be really similar to a Spencer's then, because I
Well,
don't I don't recall an Odyssey.
it was like a Spencer's, but like on its own, a standalone store. Oh, it wasn't a chain. It wasn't a chain by
Yeah.
any means. No, it was.
Okay,
This
so
was
there was only. You said there was one around you, or there was a couple?
just one, just one.
Oh, all right. I
Oh yeah.
thought you said there was one at multiple malls.
And it grew over time. It was like, what I think it started out as, to be honest with you, a head shop. Now that I'm thinking about
Gotcha.
it, it was a head shop. Now that I'm actually really thinking about it. And that was probably what the over 18 section was, that I didn't realize that's why, part of the reason why it was over 18, because that's where all the smoking stuff was. And that makes
Oh
more
yeah, all
sense
the
now.
glass. Yeah, that
Because
does make more sense.
it smelled like incense and stuff, and now it's all kind of coming back to me now that I'm like walking through it in my head again. But they
It's
ended
like
up
the smoke shops and
expanding.
stuff that you guys used to come to out here when you guys did ticket stops. There was a few of them that were like porn shops, adult shops, and glass shops.
Yep, yep. And this one started out too as a little, it was very dark and dank and kind of like a, I remember just being dark and you'd step down into this weird little section. And then they knocked the whole, either knocked the building down or they build it right like in the next lot over, a whole new bigger version of it. And then they had like Halloween stuff and they'd have Halloween, crazy Halloween masks, like really expensive $300 and $400 masks.
Yeah, them
So
really
it kind of,
scary looking ones.
yeah, it kind of turned into a Halloween store year round almost, slash head shop, I guess. So yeah, that was a pretty cool store. I did that. And he goes, he said it's a little tourist trap slash head shop. Yeah, Nugget Man, I agree with you. That makes sense. So, all right. Let me see. Do I have any other emails here? I thought I had one more I wanted to read. Oh, here is one from George. This is from Curious George. This is his doggy. Oh, he didn't put the dog's name. Oh, wait, what's the dog's name? Doesn't say. But here's his dog dressed up as Freddy Krueger. That's a pretty good one. I like
Oh,
the little nails. That's good. That's a cute little pup right there, George.
yeah,
I hope that
absolutely.
dog's good. I hope that dog. I think that was the dog that was getting sick all the time. So I can't remember his dog's name, but anyway, George was on hold. I apologize I didn't get to you, George. I saw you sitting there, and then I actually forgot to grab the phones because Mikey and I started bullshitting. So, um, quick F1 update.
Sorry, my brain's not working well enough for any type of trivia tonight, anyways.
Yeah, I'm probably right. I don't know if I want to. Well, maybe members only if he wants to call and not beat us up too bad. That wouldn't be terrible. But Circuit of the Americas, the U.S. Grand Prix was this weekend, sprint weekend. I ended up watching. I didn't get to watch all of the qualifying or all of the sprint because I was too tired. So I said, "Fuck it, I'm just going to go right to the actual race." The race was actually a pretty decent race for once. Verstappen did end up winning,
I
but
saw he got disqualified or in trouble for practice for a bunch of over limits or something like that, or
yeah,
track
track
limits,
limit.
and
Yeah,
he was pissed off about it.
so he got. I think he ended up in P6 because of that. So he started in sixth place, which he's usually on the pole. But by the end of the race, he had kind of taken the lead again. But there was some. I did see that there were some disqualifications post race. Um, Lewis Hamilton
Really?
Lewis Hamilton, Mercedes driver, and Charles Leclerc, the F1, excuse me, the Ferrari driver. Um, the stewards called them in. What did they do? Oh, damn. They both failed a post race inspection, and officials found the skid plank on both chassis had worn down too much, putting them in breach of the technical regulations. Interesting. So that's a weird thing to get your. It's a weird thing to get dinged for. Your skid plate got too skidded.
Yeah.
It
What
says
are you
the
supposed to do? Change that out mid race?
well, I think they actually no. What they do is they lift the car up higher. So what they're saying is the cars because if you watch an F1 race, they throw sparks all over the place when they go
Oh
around
yeah, because
turns
they're
and they
riding so low to the
yeah
ground, and the way that the weight distributes when they hit the brakes and stuff like that, like the front wing goes down and everything like that.
So it actually, yeah, there is a minimum thickness of 9 millimeters of wear during a race. Oh wait, hold on one sec. Yeah, it's a little. We're literally talking about millimeters here. Um, how millimeters? 9 millimeters is the difference between. So that's this much.
Size
Hmm.
of my pecker.
That's sounds about right. Mikey, look in your pants and give us 9 millimeters. Um, no, so that's I guess they were just they were riding too low to the ground, which causes you go faster. The lower you are to the ground, obviously, the less drag there is, and you're able to get more downforce and get going and keep you going as fast without dragging with your when you're lower to the ground like that. So that makes sense. I guess why the rules are, but that sucks for Hamilton because I think he was P2 or P3. I can't remember. So, but yeah, it was a good race. It was fun to watch. That's a cool track. The way they zig and zag around on that track. I'm not. It, it it's different tracks. You could tell that like different. I didn't really particularly like the way the cameras were set up on this track. I felt like it wasn't as exciting the way the camera angles were. I don't know how to explain it.
Really,
But
it must have just been camera locations or whatever.
I think it
Maybe this
was.
isn't
Look,
designed for um, like state of the art looking stuff.
you know what? It just seemed different. It almost seemed like it was almost a little like the presentation of the U.S. Grand Prix was a little bit less posh as the way it seems like when all the other ones are. Which is part of the thing I kind of like about F1. It's, kind of
It was
fancy. I like that.
Americanized. All the cameras were attached to trailers and double wides. People were missing teeth and drinking Budweiser.
I think that was part of the problem. They put cameras on the back of a bunch of steer or something instead of putting them up on poles. I don't know. Anyway, but it was a fun race to watch. Other than that, like the beginning of an F1 race is always the best. I mean, it's always the best because they got to get 16 cars that all can go pretty much as fast as each other through these first 3 turns without killing each other or breaking
Yeah,
these cars.
without the tires being completely warmed up yet,
Yes,
without them into a routine and going
yep,
double wide and triple wide
it's
and really
awesome.
relying on their spotters.
Pushing each
Yeah,
other
dude,
off the track.
I hate the beginning of races.
It's fun. I actually love them. They're so much fun. That's like if
Oh,
I make it
so
through that.
stressful.
If I make it through that, I feel like all right. I can win this fucking thing now. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
gotta
dude,
get
I
through here
need to
without any damage.
by the by the time that it all shakes out in Forza, I need to be in the top 4 and I need to be less than 1,000 feet down. Like it gives you like the measurement, like how far you are to first place and stuff like
Yeah,
that. If I'm anything over 1,000 feet away, I'm shot.
you're not
Lap
gonna catch
times
up.
between me and the dude in first place, talking hundredths of a second. So unless I'm racing for 3 hours, I'm never going to catch the guy.
Do you do all online racing? Do you ever race the computer at all? Or are you doing all just online against
No,
other
I'm playing
humans?
career. No, I'm playing career.
Okay, so it is
So
all
like,
just
and then I'll
computer.
get yeah, and then I'll get into online racing after that.
Once you get back in the swing of things, because you really do have to practice that. Like I know if I stop, I haven't played F1 in forever. Next time I set that thing up, I think I'm going to be like, it takes days to get back in the swing of things. So it's almost impossible to have it out unless you have
Mm.
a room for it and stuff. So anyway, all right, let's do this. Let's wrap up the main show here, and then we will head over to do a Monday Night Football watch party for the members, all the Super League of Dummies
Oh,
members. So those of you who aren't, go ahead.
oh, sorry, I look so stoned, Ma. She's texting me saying you probably shouldn't be on the podcast. You're falling asleep.
Oh, your mom?
Yeah,
Because you're so tired. So she's
yeah.
she probably didn't like you were talking
How
about
high? How high do you need to get?
how is there a limit? It's, how high you want to get me? That would be my answer to
Yeah. Yes.
that. Speaking of that, it's part of the reason why we got to take a little break. I got to go get that all squared away and set up too. So we'll probably do a little bit. I'm probably going to do probably do a 15-minute intro just to let that run and get you guys in there and let you guys chat it up, and then we'll go live right around the time the game starts, or a little bit after kickoff. So that is going to wrap things up. Mikey, I'll see you over on the members only here in a little bit. Love you, bro.
Love you, buddy.
All right. Thank you to everybody who's been watching here on issue number 123 of Another Dumb Show. I apologize again that it's a short show this evening. Again, your boy is tired. So, and we always do our late night Monday Night Football stuff. So I want to get that before it gets too late. And I end up staying up way late tonight. And I don't want to do that. So thank you. We're going to wrap this up. For those of you who are Super League of Dummies members, you can come hang out with us doing our Monday Night Football watch party in the members only episode that is coming your way here in just a sec. So I want to say thank you to everybody. I don't know if I ever give thanks enough, but thank you to everybody who watches. And I will be back live with the main show tomorrow at 7. I'm out of here. See ya.